Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Two Idiots podcast. I'm your host, Sean Rocks Gaming, and today we have an awesome special interview with one of my personal friends, HDGAMERZ.
Hello.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Hello.
Perfect. All right, so HD, I have a billion questions for you, and they're really good. I'm super excited we finally got to do this podcast together. I think it's going to be awesome. So I guess let's get right into it. So let's talk about the shout-outs. Obviously, the shout-outs are really cool. They help out a lot of people. But there is a problem. People keep complaining, and I find this annoying. People keep complaining in the comments that they didn't get a shout-out. Would you like to respond to them?
Yeah, they were impatient and they gotta wait.
So you're saying they were impatient, right?
Yeah, and people just need to wait, and I'm tired as fuck right now.
Yeah, me too. I think that's actually a good response because I've gotten a shout out from HD before, but I mean I'm not gonna pester him to get another one. I'll wait patiently for a shout out because guys, he gets a lot of shout out requests every single day. It's literally crazy, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you get like a billion shout out requests every day. So so obviously people they okay, so I'm not gonna talk about subbotting because that's just dumb and everyone brings that up, so there's really no point. But a lot of people who are making a bunch of crazy allegations, some of them are literally insane. Like I heard someone call you a racist rapist. Are you a racist rapist?
No. I don't know. Am I? I didn't know I was, but I don't know. Am I? Tired.
Okay, so but yeah, like I said, we're not gonna talk about the subbotting because that's just dumb. That's just dumb. We don't need to talk about that. But what a lot of people keep asking people to ask you, and they want like a full response and stuff, and it's really annoying because I think you deserve a platform to defend yourself. I think you should talk to the haters directly, like through something like a podcast. So people keep making crazy accusations about like botting, and it's annoying. So would you like to respond to all the haters who keep making accusations?
Well, I like bot, yes. And to add on to subbotting, if I were to subbot, send me pictures of proof that I've subbotted.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good response because the number one thing people keep giving you crap about is like botting, but they can't really give you crap about it because you admit to doing it. They can't give you crap for that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any haters watching this interview, I mean, yeah, he likes bots, but I mean, a lot of people like bot. I mean, I don't, but that's because I don't have any money. I don't have any money to like bot.
Oh
But I
yeah,
mean,
but yeah, if you guys have proof that I subbot, send it out because if you don't have proof, then you're a savage.
yeah, I don't think you sub bot. That's a stretch. I think that you're good at promoting your videos, and people like the videos. So when they like the videos, they'll subscribe to you.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, if you guys want to get subs, promote. I mean, unless you're too tired and lazy, then you don't promote and you don't get subs. You don't put your own stress onto someone else saying they sub bot. I mean, lots of people go on streams and say sub to me. Why do that personally? I admit to that. But that can get you a lot of subs. If you go for example, shouting out for subs, he gets about 40 minimum up to like 50, 60, 70 people sometimes on weekends in his stream. Now all these people are in there for a on the screen shout out. All you gotta do is go in there, say sub to me, I'll sub back. Sub to the person, they'll sub back, you'll get a sub. I mean that's a way to gain subs. I don't sub bot if you got proof. I mean screenshot, go on you like hits, look for me on the subs. I'm not there. You can even look. So if you guys want to accuse me of sub botting, before you make your allegations, make sure you guys have evidence to back it up. For example, you tell me I send death threats to people. I do not send death threats. If you look at the people, okay, this goes out to all the people who got a comment saying go kill yourself. Well, I didn't send that. If you look at the, okay, before you guys assume it's me, look how many subs the person has. If the person has under my subs, it's not me. So basically, then people are saying I basically say I'm gonna starve myself. I don't starve myself. People say I'm gonna go kill myself. I've never said I'm gonna go kill myself. So you guys all need facts before you make diss tracks saying all this shit. I watched a diss track and the guy went on for 10 minutes saying that I send death threats to people. I change my disability. I don't do that. I just have autism. I don't change my disability, and I don't use autism as an excuse. So those haters who are watching, put good allegations on the table. Put evidence before you guys make these allegations. Anyways, I'll move it over to my boy Sean.
I agree with that, actually. I think that it's kind of messed up that people are saying that you use autism as an excuse. I've seen your videos where you've talked about autism, and I don't think you're using it as an excuse. That's just dumb. I mean, no one should do that. But I don't think you do, no.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys are watching this, autism is basically a disorder where you have stressful, like you get stress, okay, you need comfort, or you're not normal. I mean, it used to be defined as Asperger's, but I mean, not many of you guys probably know about autism, like you don't know the main aspects. But for me, mainly autism makes me stressed out. I don't feel good during the day. I just get stressed out. I always gotta reply to my notifications. And as well as I always like BOD, which is an OCD, which stands for obsessive compulsive disorder. And basically, guys, I take medicine for my disorder, which makes me calm during the day. So that's why I am normal during the day usually. Now, if you guys know me, I also want to just put this out there that basically, just because I have autism, I don't use that as an excuse. All I do is say that I have autism, basically, and it's just hard for me. I don't say, oh hey, autism is the reason why I like BOD. No, that's not why I like BOD. There's an aspect to it. As I said, it's an OCD. That's an obsessive compulsive disorder that makes me want to get likes, but that's not the reason. That's not.
And I actually know where you're coming from with that. I actually have Asperger's syndrome myself as well, and I am on the high functioning end of the spectrum. And I totally understand where you're coming from with the anxiety and the stress. And it's not just from YouTube. It just happens to us in general sometimes.
And those people who are hating on me, I also want to state out this. Just because I look like I'm a little kid or some shit, doesn't mean I'm a little kid. I'm 16, turning 17, December 19th, so if you want to wish me happy birthday, it's up to you guys. But I also want to state that out, because a lot of you guys are saying I'm like a 10-year-old little kid, like, chilling out. Actually, I work my ass off. I do lots of shit outside of just YouTube. I do lots of things. You guys just don't see because I'm usually either while I'm working out, I go on my phone and reply to people. That's why I'm always on YouTube. Because if you guys heard of a phone, a mobile device, you can take it with you. When I work out, I take my phone with me and all that stuff. So basically, guys, that's like a bunch of little questions into one for you guys. Basically, I am my age. I don't lie about my age. And when you guys ask me for my birth certificate, that's creepy. Just believe me when I tell you my age. I mean, everyone should just tell the truth about their age. Like, I mean, I'm being truthful about my age. And, I mean, it's not always about how you look that defines your age. It's about knowledge, smartness, intellectual abilities. It's not just the way you look that defines how old you are. So, I mean, that's another reason why people hate me. And if I don't sub to you, that is not a reason to make an exposed video on me. I don't understand why you guys are constantly reposting the same exposed videos. I look at the weekly in my filters. I look at the weekly uploads on my name, and I see people putting videos saying HDGAMERZ needs help. I mean, I don't need help. I mean, these are. And then there was a guy who made a diss track, and everything in the diss track was wrong. Like, none of it was true. So, I mean, you guys need solid evidence.
I think that
I keep repeating myself, but yeah.
I know, no, it's fine. I think you're one of those better YouTubers who like bots because at least you admit to it. A lot of people try to hide it. I like that you admit to like botting. That's a good thing. That shows character. It shows, and you have an OCD for it, so you can't really blame you. I mean, I know what that's like, OCDing. I mean, I don't like bot because I really can't, but I mean, I don't blame you. What I like about you is that you're open about it. You express it. You tell people. And I know that you also reply to comments. And I know for a fact because even when people spam comments, you still reply to them, which means that you like replying, which which is really good.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are asking me why I'm always on YouTube, well, if you guys have a mobile device and you're working out, you can, like me, I pull it out when I'm walking around, like around, downtown to go to a movie theater, or say I'm on the treadmill. I mean, I pull out my phone and look at notifications. I can actually reply to comments on mobile if you go to the YouTube app. I just I go on Google Chrome on my phone, open that up, go to comments on YouTube. I'm not sure if many of you guys know about this, but you can actually reply on your phone to all your comments on your channel. You don't
Yeah,
need to
and
be on
I
the
can
desktop.
sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I can confirm that. I reply to comments on my phone all the time.
So yeah, even if you guys think that I don't have a life, I mean I have a life. It's just me. I need special needs for my disability, and that's why I'm in a program at my school which allows me to get more breaks. It's called Autism Resource Program, which allows me to get more breaks during the day because I get stressed out. So that is why I'm always also on a lot, because I get extra breaks. 'Cause I know a lot of you are probably saying, well, how are you allowed to use your phone during class? Well, I have two resource periods out of the five, and then I have lunch break, and then we have breaks in between, and I usually go on my phone and check notifications. So that confirms it, and basically I go, yes, I do spam people to do my videos, but I've actually slowed down a lot, and you can ask people. I don't really spam on Skype anymore. I usually just go on calls and talk to people and ask them to do it. I don't spam anymore. Like, I mean, I used to be like that guy who went into spam people until they did it, but I mean, I've changed. I mean, and if you guys can't accept that and just try to move past this, I mean, in 2 years, 3 years from now, it's still going to be the exposed videos. I mean, I'm not going to stop like botting. I mean, you guys can keep exposing me for the next 3 years. I mean, but if you guys want to gain subs, you guys can go to a stream called Shouting Out for Subs, and you guys test it out. You sit there and try to say sub to me for a shout out, and then they'll enter your shout out series, and then basically all that. And I mean, I do shout them out eventually. Don't worry. You just gotta be patient for that shout out. I mean, I do shout people out. It's just it might take up to 6 months. But I mean, I'm one of the biggest YouTubers doing shoutouts. I mean, not many YouTubers my size still do shoutouts here. So, I mean, be patient. And if you guys are really desperate for subs, I mean, go to shoutout now for subs and just try to gain your subs, or type in shoutouts, go to filters, and then go to live streams, and then just go to live streams and ask for subs. I mean,
I think
that's not considered sub botting. I mean,
I think that we're doing good so far. I mean, we're covering the people giving you crap for like botting, and you're admitting it, which is good. That shows character. That shows that you're not hiding, and that's something haters keep using against you. So that's a really good defense. And you're explaining that you don't use your autism as an excuse, which I believe, because that would be horrible. I can't believe people even accuse you for that. I think we've covered a lot of the allegations, but one of the other allegations that people keep constantly bringing up, this one really annoys me, are the dislike botting allegations.
I don't even. There's no such thing as a dislike bot, to be honest. You can't dislike bot someone. The only thing you can do is go on accounts and dislike someone. There is no such thing as a real working dislike bot.
Yeah.
Unless you guys can show me a dislike bot that works. I mean, I don't understand how you guys are accusing me of, like, I mean, yeah, you might be getting hate because maybe people don't enjoy your content. I don't know. But don't just assume because you're getting hate, it's because of me. I mean, now that's one thing people need to understand. Just because you're getting hate, it doesn't mean I'm giving you the hate. So.
Yeah, I think that's a really good response too, because that's one of the biggest things I hear in the HDGAMERZ rants exposed videos.
Yeah, I mean, just don't assume, just because you're getting hate, don't just assume, oh, well, it must be HDGAMERZ. He must be the one hating on me. Like, that makes no sense.
I think that's a great response. I think so far we've covered the most important issues. We've covered the shoutouts, the crazy allegations, the autism thing, the replying to comments, the like and dislike botting. And honestly, I think we're covering the biggest issues right now because these are great responses. I'm glad that you're able to come onto this podcast and defend yourself, because I think you deserve a platform to defend yourself.
And also, guys, if you were wondering, I'm actually against this guy named Cough Games. So basically, if you guys can get this guy to stop, like, I think if he just calmed down, everything would be better. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys before we end off. Well, I'm not sure if he's ending it off, but before this ends, this podcast, I just want to say, if you guys know a guy named Cop Games, basically we made a deal where he wouldn't hate on me and I wouldn't hate on him. But basically, recently he's actually broke that truth. So if you guys can go to his channel and just don't hate on him, but just tell him to please stop this, because like, I mean, tell him to watch this video because I mean he needs to see this, and as well as link this to other haters that you know that hate and posted videos about me. Because if you guys link this out to those people, I want more people to see this podcast, because I basically, we're working our ass off to try to get this message out here. So if you guys could share that around, that'd be great. But yeah, that's my message. So
I think this is the best interview you have ever done on YouTube, because you're doing a great job at defending yourself and recovering all the points. This is really, really good.
yeah,
You're getting the message across, which is what we want.
yeah.
This is perfect, though. Before we end off on the podcast, is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Any allegations that people keep accusing you of that you want to respond to?
Well, just before this ends, I just want to say once again, guys, if you are getting replies saying kill yourself or unsub to me, make sure you guys are subbing back to me, because that's actually a fake account. I found out that recently there's been this kid, he has one sub, he put a video up, and he looks really weird, but I'm not gonna, be mean to people, because I'm not the type of guy because then I would just make myself look bad by starting to make hate on other people. But if you guys are watching this, just you guys can look on, if you guys, just let me just put this in a one sentence here. If you guys are getting hate replies with my name commenting, make sure you guys look at the sub count of the person that's putting that there before you assume it's me, because otherwise that's just what I want you guys to make sure, because it's not me saying that. I mean, if you're gonna hate on me for someone else saying kill yourself, I mean, that's kind of a bit weird when you say, but I mean, in this case, he's faking my name. So I mean, that's why I need a verification mark. I mean, once I get that, it should be fine. Then, it'll be easier to see my name. But until then, I need you guys to make sure you're checking, to make sure you're not assuming, oh, why did you say that, HDGAMERZ? That's rude. I mean, that's another reason why I'm getting all this hate, too, is because of these people taking my name and then putting my logo on and then trying to be mean. So, I mean, that's this. Just make sure you guys are checking to see who's saying it before you assume, oh, it must be HDGAMERZ. Because, I mean, I can't control what people are doing outside of the internet. I mean, I can't just control whether someone's making accounts with my name. I mean, say, for example, anyone in the comments section, say, how would you guys feel if someone just started making accounts calling your name and then hating on the people that are fans of you? I mean, that's kind of sad. But, I mean, I just want to get the message out there for that. But that's about it. I think I've covered everything in this. It's kind of long, but anyways, I don't know, Sean.
Dude, no, I think you did an awesome job. I'm really excited to spread this video around, because I think this is definitely the best interview you've done. This is great. It's perfect. And honestly, I'm really happy that you got to respond to these things with me, because I mean, I just, I'm happy for you. I'm glad. This is perfect. I think this is a really good podcast. But thank you.
Now is the thumbnail for it, and then you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for watching. I guess I have to go to bed now because it's late.
I actually want to talk to you really quickly right after we end. But guys, please check us out on SoundCloud. We're thinking about going to iTunes. Let us know if we should. Please subscribe to our channel, guys. Subscribe to HDGAMERZ. Link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Peace.